In this week's wedding cake business tip, we're going to talk all about work-life balance. This is one of the hardest parts about being a business owner. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Jenny, and I teach wedding cake makers how to get the best referrals to book the best weddings, to be the sought-out wedding cake designer in their area. Okay, so I want to talk about work-life balance. This is such a struggle, especially if you have a family with kids. And I just want to tell you a little story that leads to our tip. Okay, so it's Monday. It's after 6 o'clock. Usually I have already uploaded my video for the week, but I'm running a little bit behind this week. And it is because life got in the way. And that is not the end of the world. And this is what happened. So I was asked to go to the beach today, and I was like, nope, I can't. I have work to do. I have to make a video. I have to send some invoices. I have to do some emails. And I just want to spend the whole day working and buckle down and get a lot of stuff done. So this morning, right around 4 o'clock in the morning, my dog wakes up and I can hear him. And the poor little guy, he's elderly and he's not well, but I can hear him like he's going to start peeing on my floor. So I get up out of bed, I make him go outside. Now it's 4 in the morning. I'm exhausted. It's dark. And I wait for him to come back. And then now I can't get back to sleep, right? So I finally fall asleep late. I had planned to get up right around 6:30. That's when I usually get up. I planned to get up that early, and of course I fell asleep late and I didn't get up until 7:30. And now I'm like, I can't. Like, what is happening? I'm already behind. So I go to work on my computer, and for some reason I can't log in to my computer, like to my actual computer. It's telling me to change the password. Okay, I'll change the password. So I do that. And you know that stuff takes forever, right? It's not just like change a password. It's go to this email address and then put in a password. That's not the right password. You forgot to put 17 symbols and a color and a shape and whatever. So that took forever. So I finally changed that and I try to log into my email. And for some reason, I can't log into my email. Now, meanwhile, all I want to do is go to the gym and get all my work done. And both of my daughters are home, and they had asked me to go to the beach, and I'm like, nope, I want to get all my work done. And now, as I'm working on my computer, I hear my dog walking around, and I turn around, and he's like peed all over the floor. So you'd be kidding me. So anyway, my daughters walk in as I'm cleaning this up, and I'm mad. I'm like just mad. I'm mad that I have to do this. I'm mad that nothing technology-wise is working. I'm mad that I can't just do the work that I want to do and just go to the gym and do all the things I want to do. So I start like stomping around as I do, and they get mad at me because I got mad at them. So after that, they, things were a little bit tense, and I'm still trying to get my work done. And they, like they're whatever, they're just doing their own thing, getting ready and everything. So I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm going to go to the gym. So I go to the gym and I come back and I still can't log into my email, and I'm sitting there forever. And it's just, now it's almost noon. It's almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to fight with the universe over stuff that does not really matter right now. I am going to go to the beach with my daughters that wanted to go to the beach with me. And I don't want to say blow off the day, but kind of just blew off the day a little bit. And you know what? No one's going to die. If somebody gets their invoice a day late, it's not the end of the world. The wedding is not for weeks away. I'm all set for this week's wedding. And we had a great day. We hardly ever get we hardly ever get a day off together. So this was important. And the whole thing with the dog's fine. Don't worry about Benny. He's fine. And I was laying there at the beach today, and I'm thinking like, this is what it's all about. This is why we want to run our own businesses, so that we get the freedom to make those choices. And yeah, I have this mental thing in my head sometimes where I feel like I have to work a whole day when it's a Monday or a weekday or something like that. But that's the whole idea, to have the freedom to take the day off. We have very short summers here, and we all love the summer. and to take the day off and spend it with my daughters, which I'm so grateful that they even want to spend the day with me. They're 19 and 22. So that was my big lesson for the day that I'm sharing with you all. Just a reminder that this is why we do it. This is why we hustle when we have to hustle, and so that we can take the time and be there for the people that need us. And it was very therapeutic for me too. I needed them, and it all worked out. So my my tip for this week is to be easy on yourself, be flexible when you have things to do, when you're feeling like you're pulled in every direction, which I know we all feel that way from our clients, that you have to answer every email at every time of day, and make sure that you get back to people to make a phone call about an event that's not going to happen for 6 months from now. So put it in just perspective and think about what is important. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to really think about, when you're working, work, and when you're not working, don't work. Try not to overlap the two. That's really the biggest lesson here, besides being flexible and changing your schedule around for what is needed for that day, because clearly the universe did not want me on my computer today. The universe made that clear, very clear. So those are the things that I want you to think about. And like I said, try not to overlap it. Don't go to dinner with friends because you feel like you have to, and then just be on your phone answering emails the whole time. Or when your kids need you, don't make phone calls and do all the things that you have to do. Try to get those out of the way before, or do them after, so that you can be present with your family and your friends and your partner, and your dog. Gotta make sure I'm there for Benny. He's following me all the time. So that is my tip for this week. Okay. So really be conscious about those things, because it's only going to stress you out. And when you're stressed out, just like today, I was stressed out, and I passed that on to my daughters, and it filled the whole house with this energy of just tension, because I was upset because things were not going exactly like I had planned. Okay. So I hope you get some value out of that. And I would love to hear some of the things that people are going through, with, if you have kids and a family. I know that, I've had my business before I had my kids, so I never had my children without a business, and it's a struggle. It's no joke. So, I would love to hear what everybody else struggles with too, and maybe I can give some insight, because I will tell you, after all of that, we are, we're besties. My daughters and I, we are very, very close. And we're very open with each other about, what is bothering us. And I think that, we came a long way. My daughters used to resent, my older daughter especially used to resent my business. She even said to me one time, I wish everyone hated your wedding cakes. And I was like, oh, but now they're very proud of me, and they know that, I've been able to provide them with so many things that I wouldn't have done if I had a 9 to 5. Okay. So separate your time. Be with the people that you need to be with. Don't overlap. Don't try to multitask. It just makes everything watered down and worse. Okay, so that's my tip. All right, I will see you guys next week. Bye.